I gotta say that on the occasional weekend, I love to come home and pour myself one, or maybe a few, glasses of some good old vino. But like anyone else, sometimes in life I've taken it too far, went out with friends, and have ended up sleeping on the bathroom floor, if you know what I mean. Well, it turns out I'm not alone in this, as plenty of celebrities have tested their drinking limits and have ended up embarrassing the hell out of themselves on live TV. Hello everyone, it's Mackenzie Smith here, and today on IO I'm going to be breaking down the top 10 times celebrities were drunk on live TV. Starting off with number 10 with one you should all know if you love sipping some good old tea, Kanye's Grammy incident.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
In one of the most famous unexpected outbursts of all time, Kanye West interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech at the MTV VMAs in 2009. While Taylor was on stage accepting her award for Best Female Music Video, Kanye famously yelled, "Taylor, I'm really happy for you, I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best music videos of all time!" It's literally how he said it. Completely humiliating both himself and Swift in the process. Thankfully, he could blame the tirade on being wasted, or the world might have never forgiven him. Next at number 9, Ben Affleck. Now this one gets a little creepy. During a Ben Affleck interview in 2004 with Anne-Marie Laveau, where he was promoting his new movie Jersey Girl. On a side note, I love that movie. During the interview, Affleck was just straight up acting gross, commenting on the cleavage of the interviewer and asking why she covered up for him in this interview when her tits are usually out. They're also grossly cuddling on the couch while he continued to make some really nasty comments that honestly gave me secondhand embarrassment while watching. Many blamed his shameful behavior on him most likely being drunk. However, in 2017 the video resurfaced and Anne-Marie came out saying that the whole thing was staged and that people shouldn't feel bad for her as everything that happened was fully consented by her. Honestly, I'm not sure if I fully believe that, but either way I think Affleck would have had to have been drunk to agree to look that bad on TV. Next at number 8, Paula Abdul.
Listen, any publicity is good publicity. You gotta learn to eat it up and embrace it and say, Seattle had the best delusional people. Oh no!
During an interview with Q13 Fox to discuss the hit show American Idol, Paula Abdul was totally sloshed. In the interview she can be seen slurring her words, giggling at everything, shuffling around in her chair, and just all around not acting like the Paula we're used to seeing on American Idol. Next at number 7, Danny Devito on The View.
No, I mean, you know, the guy who...
Before the interview, Devito admitted that he was hungover AF as he was out drinking with George Clooney the night before. Subtle little plug there. He also said that he had 7 limoncellos before the interview and that they were finally catching up to him. He then starts talking about President Bush and making some crazy facial expressions and noises to imitate him. Then when he literally looks like he's either gonna fall asleep or pass out, Rosie O'Donnell brings him over to cuddle. Honestly, Danny DeVito is the best. This interview made me love him even more. In at number 6, Bill Murray.
Hillary Clinton.
Elizabeth Warren?
Yeah.
Get to that now.
Okay.
While the actor was waiting for his turn on the show, he took a tumble and fell off a stool.
Bill Murray is known for being one of the most iconic comedians of all time, but you might not know he's also iconic for having one of the craziest drunk interviews of all time. In 2015, he appeared on David Letterman's TV show where he's seen taking multiple shots of vodka on air. That's not the story though. Where things get crazy is when Murray then decides to go to MSNBC during a live broadcast and interrupts Lawrence O'Donnell's segment. Then when he finally sits down to wait to go on the show, he completely falls off one of those high chair stool things onto the ground. Then during the interview he slurs like crazy while trying to answer simple questions. This is definitely one you have to see. Halfway there at number 5, Mark Wahlberg drunk in the UK.
Wearing a tight top, you're covered in makeup. We disagree with all of that, but on you go.
Back in 2013, Mark Wahlberg was part of one of the funniest drunk interviews of all time. When the UK on the Graham Norton show, Mark dozes off, slurs his words almost the whole time, and gets very flirty with the other guest of the show, Sarah Silverman.
A couple of months ago I was at the gym, full face of makeup on, ready to do my
Why would
weights.
you wear makeup to the gym?
At one point he also goes over to Norton to sit on his lap and then proceeds to feel him up basically. It was the general consensus that Wahlberg had far too many drinks before the show. and it all hit him on air. Next at number 4, Steve-O. The jackass prankster and wild child Steve-O definitely lived up to his jackass reputation on Comedy Central's Too Late with Adam Carolla. Steve-O got so wasted backstage that he started yelling a bunch of swear words while also spitting, and later into the segment attempting to rugby tackle the show's host Adam Carolla to the floor. Steve-O at one point also fell over and shattered a glass coffee table with his foot, slicing his leg open in the process. When Carolla tried to laugh off the craziness and try to rescue the show, it was proved that Steve-O could not be tamed, and in the end he had to be escorted out by security. After the insane interview, Steve-O said that he woke up and had no recollection of ever being on the show, but that he was insanely proud of himself for how funny it ended up being. I guess when slapstick humor is your specialty, this event could be considered something to be proud of. I'm not sure, I think it is though. Next at number 3, Mariah Carey. I hope you guys remember the absolute train wreck that was Mariah Carey's performance at the 2016 New Year's Rockin' Eve Bash. But if you don't, we're here to give you a little reminder. Basically, she came out, missed tons of the dance moves, made it incredibly obvious she was lip syncing when the track was playing and she was literally just standing there. I bet plenty of network execs were definitely regretting not rehearsing after that mess. Then sliding on to number 2, TJ Miller. While TJ Miller, the funny man of Silicon Valley, was on Colbert for an interview, he made a complete ass of himself. During the insane interview, Miller smashes an egg on his face, much to Colbert's extreme annoyance, because he gets some of it on his jacket, and then finishes the segment by touching Colbert with his creepy, like, skeleton hands. Damn, Colbert has a lot more patience than I would have had.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Egg on my face, right? The old egg on the face bit. Thank you.
And lastly, taking the number 1 spot, Fergie. I'm giving Fergie the number 1 spot here, not because hers is the most popular, but honestly I just think it's the funniest. During the Trevor Live Gala, Armie Hammer was presenting an interview when Fergie randomly appeared on stage. Hammer, because he was so confused, ended up giving her the mic, probably because he was not sure what the heck was going on. Anyway, she ended up calling herself Armie Hammer and then calling him Fergie and slurring her words while trying to talk. But after she sat back down, she wasn't done yet. When another performer walked off stage because of technical issues, Fergie jumped out of her seat at the chance and got on stage, unscripted, entertaining the crowd once more. I guess they should have had to have extra security on Fergie. Don't let her get too drunk, man, she gets out of control. So that's it for the list, but I wanted to respond to some comments as I haven't been doing that enough in my last few videos. Sorry guys, but I'm gonna be making a habit to respond to some in every video, so comment something you want me to see down below. CB said, I literally have been watching every video of IO for 4 years and I never got featured. Well, here's your time, CB, you're getting featured. Thank you so much for all the love and support, we really, really appreciate it. And then Melissa made me legit laugh out loud and she said, Okay Groomer, on the Billie Eilish Drake video. That is just amazing. And if you don't get the reference, she put her own spin on Okay Boomer. Literally amazing. You're coming for my job now. And lastly, it's Nid said, this host is the best, not gonna lie. Stop it guys, I'm blushing here. Okay, well that's all I have for you today. I've been your host Mackenzie Smith. Make sure to subscribe to IO if you want to know all the tea on your favorite celebs and influencers. And comment down below who you think had the funniest drunk debacle. Bye guys.